This time on Woody's Garage. Sludgo. Buy it today at your favorite adult porno store.
Well, today, fans, we have a new stupid idea. I want to try to make something like slime. This stuff here to fill your tires so that they don't leak. But mine's going to be different. I have this old sanding disc here. I need to find a washer for the center. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind this old gas hose, which I should have thrown out 100 years ago, hard as a rock. I'm going to grind this into rubber, into shredded rubber. I've long lost the inside washer here that you're supposed to use. So it's going to be all wobbly and stuff. I think this will work. I just gotta So I abandoned that drill setup, obviously. I had this other bit. Nothing was working very well. So I decided to try the grinder, and it made this very fine rubber dust. I was actually hoping for some more chunky type stuff, but this might be good. So this is phase one right here. Okay. Now what we're going to do, take some of this waste oil, and it's not waste oil, it's actually clean oil. When I fill things up with a funnel, I put the funnel in this thing, and whatever drips in there. And so you got something that I usually use like for my oiling guns left over. So I'm not quite sure how to mix this, but I gotta mix some in there. Okay, you probably can't see a damn thing. Hang on. This is one of those projects like, should I video this? It's, might come out really stupid. So, I'm gonna mix these together. Oh yeah. Make some cookies out of this stuff.
I'll make some cookies.
I'm not positive the consistency of what I'm looking for, because I do want it to flow. You know something? It's going to take a whole lot of grinding rubber to get a good quantity of this stuff. Kind of the idea is I'm going to put it in a tire that's dry rotted, and hopefully this will circulate around, and the oil and the rubber particles will fill in the holes. Kind of like slime does, but I just heard a tip a while back where someone said, don't use slime, just put oil in the tire, and it has seemed to work pretty good on a couple of occasions. I mean, it slows down the leaks. So I thought if there was some kind of substance in it, it might work even better. But I'll tell you, that's not enough to do one damn tire. So, it's also no fun grinding that. It stinks, and it stinks. I just added some new oil to it. I'm thinking to myself like, geez, I got tons of used oil. Why am I using new oil for this? Because I'm wasteful, I guess. Yeah, it really does need more particles. Okay, I'll make up some more. Biggest batch yet. This is batch 3. Now, I have been using like rubber tubing that is just 100% rubber, but this stuff is braided. So it's got some kind of cord going through it. It's probably made out of polyester or something. Who knows? But, you know, and then I started thinking like, okay, I'm grinding that up, whatever it is. I'm starting to wonder, could you even put sawdust into this mix? But, I don't know. I don't even know if this will work. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Sludgo. Fantastic new product. Made right here in our basement. Guaranteed to probably not work. Okay, Sludgo. I think our main problem is going to be it's going to get clogged in the thing here because there are some bigger chunks that went in there. So we may have to clear that every now and then. I don't know. It's a stupid idea. And even worse yet is it's got to go through this. So, I don't know. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my garden tractor going, and the tires are really dry rotted. That's the problem. You can see over the winter that the tires are flat. The rear tires, they look good, but I put it up on a block. I put a big block under the rear axle, knowing full well it'd collapse, and then the dry rot would be even worse because it would split a lot more. So what I want to try to do now is just get some air in them, just so I can get it out of its nook here. Oh my God, that is so rotted along the bottom. The bubbles. Feast your eyes. So I'm hoping to, you know, clog up those holes. Good luck. I got some air in the tires. Right up in here, behind these useless old engines that I shouldn't even have. There's a squirrel's nest, and he gets pretty angry when I get near him. So I don't think he's home though right now. Good. There's the block it was on. Looks like the rear wheels now lock up. And I don't know why. Not when it's in drive though. They are definitely original tires too. So this thing's like probably about a 1985 or so. Should have long died as far as the manufacturer is concerned. Original 12 horse. Got to get that going. Not locked up. Got the battery charged. We charged it a couple of weeks ago to full, but now I'm just topping it off, so to speak. See what it's got for oil. Guaranteed it's full, probably over full. Yeah, that's over full. Seems the little gas always seems to get down there no matter what I go. That's going to be changed. This year I'm going to try to go to, I think, straight 30 oil in it, although they recommend 1030. It runs hot. And it runs hot because it's in this box with no ventilation whatsoever. I might even add a thickener to it. I'll put some gas in it. Yeah, we put about a quart of gas in, that's all I had. Look at that beautiful gas can. Every once in a while I clean it off, but like within about a month it looks like that again. Yeah, while I wait for that battery to charge, I think we'll go out for a little bit of a row. Will it awaken? Gas on. Ass in seat. Pull up the choke. depressed, just like me. Yeah, that tire's already flat. So we'll take out the center, the valve. Okay, I think I want to shake this stuff up a little bit. It's not in the instructions. And let's see what we got. We're going to be a mess. Sludgo. Can't see how much we got in there because I really don't know. I'm guessing about 1/3 of a cup. I'm going to put some in all the tires. Okay, we got some Sludgo in all the tires. This rear one here was hard to get air into, and I don't know why I swapped the valves. It was still hard to get air in it. The worst tire is that one. So now what we want to do, I'm glad that's working good too, is just take a little ride around and get the oil all over the tire. Choke. Drove around for about 4 or 5 minutes. You can see where it's oozing out, the wet spots. The rears kind of seem okay. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get like 10, 12 pounds in each of them, and then we'll check it later. Okay, I just looked it up in the manual. The air pressure for the rear tires is 10. And the front is 13 to 14. So we were pretty good with 10 all the way around. We'll see how they hold up. In the past, I'm not sure like what I put in there. Hopefully it's right, because you know, you overfill them and they're already kind of dried out. That'll crack them even further. So I mean, in the past, the biggest bummer is you come out to mow the lawn and you got to fill up the tires with air, which is no fun before you start mowing the lawn. I have been looking on Craigslist and Facebook and stuff for used tires. People actually want quite a bit of money for them. I mean, a set of tires of this is going to be easily $100, maybe more. I mean, that's not a lot of money to you, but it is to me. So it's almost cheaper to pick up another tractor that, you know, has water in the gas and someone just wants to get rid of it. I mean, that's how I got this one about, I don't know, 20 years ago. And I don't know, maybe it's the way to go. Sad, but true. Well, Sludgo doesn't seem to really work too well. That's down to 5 pounds after about 2 hours. But, you know, I don't know, maybe it'll pick up. That one stayed at 10. This one went down to about 5. And that one went down to about 5. Okay, we've given old Sludgo a couple of days to work. That tire's good. All 3 are actually. All 3 of them are actually good. And this one is not. Problem with this one is the eagle's having a heart attack up there. Yeah. He's up there. There he is again. He's right there. You can see the bubbles. I don't know if I can patch that on the outside or not. You might try. Or maybe more Sludgo and it will work. I've been filling up the tires and then riding it around so the oil circulates and stuff like that for the last couple of days. Just a few times. And like I said, it worked on the other tires. That's definitely a slit there. Day 3 with Sludgo, and this rear wheel is still leaking. Had about 3 pounds in it this morning. Had it up to 10 pounds yesterday, so still gonna put air in it. It seems to be helping, but it's not totally sealed. So day 4 came out this morning, checked the pressure, 10 pounds. The tires are, every one of them are holding now with Sludgo. That's Sludgo, folks. Buy Sludgo today. That doesn't mean that the tires are going to lose air at some point. I'm sure they will. But it worked better than I thought it would. And we'll just have to check the tires now and then. Kind of painful. And I'm going to be on the lookout for a good set of used ones anyway. Remember, order yours today. No money back guarantee.